This is Christian, the writer I was telling you about. You remember?
I don't care. You kept this nice, rich gentleman waiting. Mr. Buchanan, here's your sparkling diamond. That's my girl.
You admit you love me, and so how am I ever to know? You only tell me, perhaps. A million times I ask you, and then I ask you over again. You only answer, perhaps. Yes, and if you don't, dear, confess. Just please don't tell me. Perhaps. Perhaps not. Perhaps.
Shocking thing. It all makes sense.
What does?
Gatsby wants to invite Daisy to tea. Gatsby and Daisy. See, I only realized just this moment. But we met Gatsby 5 years ago in Louisville. And Daisy was by far the most popular girl with all the officers of Hayne Taylor. And we would often see one of them in the car with her. It was Gatsby. The way he looked at her. It's the way all girls want to be looked at. Now, it wasn't long before Gatsby was sent off to war. And when the war ended, Daisy waited. But for some unknown reason, Gatsby couldn't return. And then a year later, Tom Buchanan of Chicago swept in and stole her away. He gave her a string of pearls worth $350,000.
This is it.
The morning of the wedding, Daisy received a letter from Gatsby. What did it say? I don't know, I never read it, but she suddenly wanted to call the whole thing off. But it was too late. That day at 5 o'clock, Daisy Faye married Tom Buchanan with more pomp and circumstance than Louisville had ever seen. It's a strange coincidence that Gatsby's house is just across the bay from Daisy's. It's no coincidence. He bought that house just to be near her.
I've seen the world, done it all, and my cake now. Diamonds brilliant in Berlin. Hot summer nights in July, when you and I were forever wild. Crazy days, the city lights, the way you
through all those parties, hoping she would wonder in one night. He constantly asked about Daisy. I just happened to be the first person who knew her. All of that for a girl he hasn't seen in 5 years, and now he just wants to invite her to tea. The modesty of it kind of takes the breath away, doesn't it?
When I no longer
Have you got everything you need?
Perhaps more flowers.
Well, I think we did a fine job, don't you?
Beautiful.
Do you think it's too much?
I think it's what you want.
I think so too. Well, I haven't got all day.
I'm leaving. Don't be silly.
No, no one's coming to teach you. This is a stupid idea. This is your idea.
She's gonna... It's her. Daisy!
Is this absolutely where you live, my dearest one?
Yes, it suits me.
Why did I have to come along? Are you in love with me?
It's my little secret.
Oh my goodness! I don't believe it. Did you ransack a greenhouse? Oh, he is in love with me.
That's funny.
What's funny? I am certainly glad to see you again.
I'm certainly glad to see you as well. What is it? Daisy? Darling, what is it?
I wish I had done everything on earth with you. All my life. I wish it could always be like this.
It will be.
'Cause
didn't like it. She did not have a good time.
Of course she did.
No, she didn't like it. I feel so far away from her now. It's so hard to make her understand.
You mean about the parties?
The parties, no. I couldn't care less about the parties. You see, she has to tell her husband that she never loved him. Daisy and I are going to start over just as if it were 5 years ago.
Jay, you can't repeat the past.
Can't repeat the past.
No.
Of course you can. Of course.